My parents gave me to my grandma at 14, calling me a freak because of my illnesses. At 14, my life changed unexpectedly. I was a sickly kid. Hospital visits and meds were my norm. At 14, my worsening health led my parents to a haunting choice. They labeled me a freak and sent me to live with my grandma. My health began spiraling out of control. I was diagnosed with a rare condition doctors struggled to understand. I was on strict meds, couldn't play sports, and was always exhausted. I struggled to keep up with friends and felt isolated at school. One night, I overheard my parents arguing. Their frustration escalated and my dad's voice grew loud. "She's a burden," he asserted. "I can't deal with this anymore. I need a break." Mom tried to argue, but they were both at their breaking point. Soon, they decided I'd live with my grandma. She lived a few hours away, and I never thought I'd stay there indefinitely. They claimed she could care for me better, but I knew the truth. I was being abandoned. I overheard Mom say, "She's a freak. No one will understand her, but Grandma won't care." Those words cut deep. I felt like I was a problem to be hidden away. Living with Grandma was different. She wasn't the warm person I remembered. She was kind, but overwhelmed by responsibility. I couldn't blame her. Who would want my burden? Always tired and sick. What hurt most was my parents' treatment after moving. Calls became infrequent. When I did talk to them, it felt like I was just another problem for them to solve. They didn't seem to care anymore. And the worst part? They never once apologized for sending me away. They simply blamed it on my illness. It took years for me to realize that their actions weren't my fault. I wasn't a freak. I wasn't a burden. But the scars they left run deep. The emotional trauma of being abandoned by the people who were supposed to love me the most never fully healed. So here I am, telling my story, hoping that maybe one day, someone else who's gone through something similar will know they're not alone. And to all the people who've ever been called too much or too broken, don't let anyone make you feel less than you are. You are not a freak. You are human, and you deserve love and compassion no matter what.